Alright, what's up guys, Intellitech Studios here. Here's an HTC One M7, and you can see it's in pretty decent condition. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a drop test. We're going to do several drops. We're going to do it on the bottom, on the top, on the back, and on the front from waist, chest, and head height. And then we're going to do 3 random drops, one from each height. And then we're going to do a few extra drops until this thing breaks. So, and for those wondering, I know this is the pretty red HTC One M7, but it's got a good amount of scuffs on it. And more importantly, the charging port is dead. So, you know, that's that. And it's a Sprint phone anyway, so it's not very usable nowadays. So, we're going to go ahead and clean off the lens, something I forgot to do. Sorry about that. And we're going to get started. I already sweeped this area to make sure this concrete is as smooth as it can realistically be, just for the sake of sorry, my mind just blanked on the word for consistency. There we go. So just for the sake of consistency, this is all smooth, although if you were realistically dropping this outside, you probably have a lot of pebbles and stuff on it, but just keep that in mind. So we're going to start off dropping it on the back in 3, 2, 1. Ah, that was funny the way that fell. So, looking at the damage, camera lens is okay. It actually barely even looks like a fall. It doesn't really look any worse. So there we go. That's that. So now we're going to do it on the top. I'm going to try not to hit the power button. So we're going to do it on the top from waist height. In 3, 2, 1. Oh. Heard that smack. And looking at the results, we can see there is a little scuff right there, a little dent. Sorry about the nails. There's a little scuff right there. It's actually not even a dent. It's more so just a scuff. It's still relatively smooth for a dent. So that's that. So I'll drop this on the bottom. 3, 2, 1. This is really loud when it drops because of the because of the metal. Now we can see we got a scuff right there. We actually have some delamination of the LCD right there. Do we have it on the top too? Nope, just on the bottom. We have a bit of delamination right there, which is not great. So, again, I wish this was on so we could see the results of the LCD, but it's an LCD. We know it's probably not going to crack unless there's direct damage to the LCD itself, and it's a lot stronger than an OLED, so it's mainly the cracked, or the glass that you'd be worried about. So that's that. So now we're going to drop it on the face from waist height. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. So good news, screen is not cracked. We just have some scuffing right up here. We have a little gouge right there, a little dent. And a couple little chips right here on the borders. Nothing too bad. So dropping this from waist height is perfectly fine. You're not going to have any problems doing that. So now from chest height on the back. So on the back, chest height. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Nice smack. And wiping the dust off, we can see, again, the back, this aluminum is holding up very well. We can see camera lens is still okay. And that is fine. So that is okay. So now we're going to do a drop on the top from chest height. 3, 2, 1. Oh, bit of a spin and twist right there. Ouch. See, that top corner is the impact. Power button still pushes in just fine. That's always something to keep in mind with the phone with the power button on the top. If it lands on that corner, sometimes the buttons get screwed up. Happened a lot with the old iPhone 4s and 5s. But this one, we just have some scuffing. And surprisingly, like, it's relatively smooth. A lot of metal gets really jagged when you drop it like this on a concrete. This is doing surprisingly well. So yeah, that's good. So now we're going to drop it chest height onto the bottom in 3, 2, 1. Oh, pretty big impact right there. That sounded really bad. Let's see what the results are. Okay, I don't really notice anything obvious. Looks like a scuff right there. Still in good shape. The red pieces are still attached. I know sometimes these will pop off. It still feels like it's on there right. There's a little bit of a ridge now, but that's not too bad. It's not really something you notice while using it. So that's that. And finally, face down from chest height. In 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, yup. That did it. So, dropping at chest height, face down onto concrete. Unfortunately, in this case, the metal ridges, oh, almost dropped it again, do not protect the phone from a chest height drop. You can see the screen is completely shattered. Not good. So, that is not very good, unfortunately. So, do not drop your HTC One M7 from chest height. Dropping it from waist height should be fine. Chest height, nope. Or at the very least, if you do, let's hope you don't drop it on the screen. If you drop it anywhere else but the screen, it's good. But if you drop it flat on the screen, you're in for a rough time. So, now we're going to drop it from head height. So, head height on the back. This is going to be really loud. Let's see if I can break that camera lens. In 3, 2, 1. Wow. That sounded bad. The screen actually shattered more as a result of that, just from the shock wave. It would make sense. Metal is not very impact absorbing. Not very good absorbing impact. We can see a lot more scuffs. You can see it primarily landed on this corner and that. But yeah, that's that. So, not good results, but the show must go on. So now we're going to drop it onto the top, from head height, as if you're on a phone call and it drops and it flips over. 3, 2, actually I'm going to drop it this way so you can actually see the screen. 3, 2, 1. Oh, double whammy. And oh, yeah, that's not good. So this whole thing actually dented into the glass and shattered it. So now the glass is not only shattered, but because the glass has been pushed out of the way, it's very jagged. So you're not going to want to touch that. Ooh, that is not good. So you can see this red part right here, it's kind of bowed out, dented in pretty badly on this corner. A good amount of warping right there. You can see a gap right there as well. So now, on the bottom, from head height, again, like you're on a phone call and it slips out of your hand and it falls straight down onto the bottom. In 3, 2, 1. Oh. Ouch. And we actually see the same results. Ooh, so we can see right there, if it'll focus, that band has been warped upwards and off of the phone from the impact of the drop. See a lot more shattering. This thing is just not doing well, unfortunately. So it seems like the One M7 isn't quite as durable as people thought. It's still durable, don't get me wrong. Your average waist height drops will be perfectly fine, or if you're the type of person to rarely drop your phone, and when you do, it's a very minor drop, like falling off of a chair or something, then you'll be good. This thing will survive, no problem. Granted, it's a bit old, but yeah, still. So, yeah, I was really hoping this would survive, but it did not. So now for all the marbles, we're going to drop it face down. Now, this actually might do better than it did previously because of the fact that this metal is bowed upward, so it's almost like a lip now that's in the way of the glass. So hopefully that'll help the screen not crack hardly anymore. But given it's already compromised, I'm not holding my breath. So, I'm going to drop it from head height onto the screen. 3, 2, 1. So that actually slipped out of my hand a little bit, but it did still kind of land on the screen. So we are going to count that. Actually, it seems like it hit this corner more so. Yeah, this left-hand side. Got some scuffs there. But still, not a good result. So yeah, that's the entire trial of the HTC One M7. So now we're going to do the random angle drop. Random angle drop from waist height. 3, 2, 1. Land it on the bottom again. Ooh. Get some separating right there. That's not good. Oh, and the plastic band actually cracked. That's not good. So now we're going to do drop from waist height. In 3, 2, 1. Sorry if the camera missed that a little bit. You might not have even seen that properly. But we actually see more separation on the sides. SIM card trays popping out a little bit. So now we're going to do head height. So head height, drop in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Wow. So, pretty interesting revelation. The volume button actually popped out. This is not actually all that durable, because the phone is not holding together. We see chunks of glass missing. This is a little bit disappointing, to say the least. I do want to break that camera lens, but I'm not really sure how to do that. But we're going to try again. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So the corners are very jagged now. It's not very comfortable to hold. Camera lens is still somehow good. But yeah, that's the HTC One M7 drop test. This is Intellitech Studio signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you all... Oh my! I was gonna say have a good one, but... Aw, poor guy. Yeah, that's not good. So, have a good one. Peace.